Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sesh. Welcome to the channel. Today I have an awesome video for you guys. If you stick around and watch this whole video, I guarantee that your rating is going to increase rapidly because I've come up with the best thinking strategy for anybody rated under 2000. All right. We've all heard the common tropes of, develop your pieces, castle your king, all that. And that's all well and good. But I'm going to add on to that to come up with a thinking strategy that if you actually follow this, it's going to be impossible to lose. The only way that you're going to lose is if you do not follow it or you overlook something. So, for this to work, I recommend playing fewer games, playing longer time controls, go for a 15-10 and really take your time on every single move. Don't rush it. And at first it's going to feel like a lot of work. All right, it's gonna be kind of slow. It's gonna feel like maybe you want to move things along a little bit quicker. But as you do this more often, you're gonna get better at it. You're gonna get quicker. And then you can start playing shorter time controls. But for right now, it's gonna be quality over quantity. All right. So here is the list, guys. All right. Number one on the list. So really quickly, we always start from the top of the list and work our way down. So, number one thing on the list is immediate threats. The first thing we need to look at in any position is, are we under attack? Is there anything that requires our immediate attention or defense? Okay. Number two is going to be castle your king. All right. If it's possible to castle your king, then you should, unless there's some immediate threat, or maybe in a rare circumstance, you may want to intentionally override this rule, but 99% of the time, that's going to be your second priority. Now, if it's not yet possible to develop your king, to castle your king, then you're going to move past that step to the third step, which is develop your pieces. Okay? So, obviously, you're going to have to develop your pieces before you castle your king, but once you're able to castle your king, that's going to be a higher priority than developing your pieces. The fourth thing on the list is removing enemy pieces from your half of the board. After you castle your king, if there are any pieces on your half of the board, or even pieces that are taking away lots of squares out of your board, bishop or queen, you got to kick them out, you got to trade them off, you got to clear out your camp first. And then finally, the fifth step is going to be attacking your opponent. All right. So I have a super instructive game here, and we're going to go through move by move and apply this thinking strategy to see how it's going to work out. All right. So let's see. So first move, e4. Any immediate threats? No. Can I castle my king? No. So develop. Now you can pick whatever opening you want. Really, it actually doesn't matter very much. Just depending on your play style, certain positions have general nature, where if you like attacking, you may want to try certain openings or more positional games. I'll leave that up to you, or maybe I'll make another video later going over certain openings for different play styles. All right, move two, immediate threat. Yes, there is an immediate threat. My opponent's threatening to take my pawn. So we'll capture back. Immediate threat. Yes. Opponent threatening to capture my pawn. Now I can either defend or I can counterattack. Okay. Can I castle my king? No. So if I can develop and parry the threat at the same time, that's going to be a good move. So we're going to develop, attack the pawn. This is theory. I know this theory, but the rules still work with the theory. So opponent plays it forwards. Immediate threat. Yes. Under attack. We move. Opponent captures. Any immediate threat? No. Can I castle my king? No. So, develop. Okay. Opponent moves. Any immediate threat? No. Can I castle my king? No. Develop. Immediate threat? Yes. Immediate threat. Move back. Attack, counterattack, gain time. Opponent steps back. Any threat with that move? Not really. Maybe this, but not really. So I wanted to trade off here because um, I like playing endgames, and this looked like a good positional advantage for me. So we'll sneak that in, and I'll go for this pin right here. Any immediate threats here? Maybe there's actually a sack here. Maybe not. Go here. No immediate threats. We're defending. Opponent trades off. We get our rook to an open file. Obviously, this move is forced. Opponent developing. Any immediate threats? No. Can I castle my king? No. Although, may want to make one exception. If you see a glaring opportunity, you might as well just take it. So, I'm going to double his pawns first, and then I'm going to go back and develop. Knight jumps in, and I didn't really like the prospects for my bishop here. No immediate threats, so I want to add pressure here to this weak pawn. So I'm going to develop this way, still developing. Any immediate threats? No. Develop. Any immediate threats? No. Castles. All right, so now we've completed step 2. Now it's time to start looking for attacking moves. So, right away, any immediate threats? No, but we do want to calculate here because there is a check. So maybe there, like if we take, there could be a check. Then we can take and we're defending. If we take, check, we can drop back and take. So we can take this pawn. Great move. Takes. Opponent saw that I could recapture the knight, so they just drop back. Any immediate threats? Yes. Any attacking moves? Yes. So we can parry the threat and attack. That's going to be better than just parrying the threat. We take. Also, noting that the complications here would work out well for us because we'll end up with an open file and their rook will be on the corner. So instead, my opponent attacks my bishop. So immediate threat, yes. This is okay. Now immediate threat, yes. Okay. Immediate threat, no. Can we develop? Yes. Overlooked an opportunity to win a knight through a fork. I actually saw this move immediately after I played this. This is a great move, but not playing it doesn't hurt. It's not losing to not play it. This is a tactical move, so you can win all your games without finding tactics like these. Although, if you have an eye for them, you can find them. Actually, I'm going to play this move in a few moves. I saw it a little bit too late, but that's okay. Attacking moves are, at this stage in the game, attacking moves may move up to be better than developing moves, but either way, we're doing great here. So, we got a rook to an open file. Opponent goes here. Again, kind of have the same motif, but I'm just going to... So, immediate threat. Actually, no immediate threat, but I don't want my rook to be tied down. So, I'm going to support with a pawn, because a pawn is less valuable than a rook. So, if I can accomplish something with a pawn, it's better to do that than accomplish the same task with the rook. Opponent going here. And now finally, I saw this move. This was available a few moves ago, but I'm not perfect. That's why we have to keep working on this, get better. See the fork here. So immediate threat. Yes. Can we counterattack? Yes. Great move. Opponent moves. Now we trade off. And we win a piece. And they resign. So super instructive game there. Let's look for another game. Ready? All right, guys. I got a 3-minute blitz game here for you. So quality may be decreased, but that's all well and good. So no attacking. So we're white. We're going to develop. Any attacks? No. Develop. Any threats? No. Develop. Any threats? No. Develop. Threats? No. Develop. I always love taking over central squares if you have the opportunity. Also, inviting my knight to pile pressure on the pin. So we trade. They defend. Any immediate threats? Yes. Immediate threat. So, trade off. Go for this check. Rapid development. They block. And we drop back. They can take here, but I'm looking for the rook. They castle. And so we're going to trade. And win a rook. Nice. My queen's in no danger of being trapped, so any threats, is this a threat? No, because we can just take the queen, or the bishop, actually. So, develop. And they go here, they are threatening a fork. So, immediate threat. Yeah, so I'll castle long. This is better than getting forked. So, make a small concession here. Maintain good position. That's fine. Develop. And now we've completed our development and castling, besides this rook, so we may want to develop this rook at some point. And we're going to be looking for attacks. In this case, we're up a rook, so we're really looking for trades. Opponent going here. Now, immediate threat. This is where things can get tricky, guys, because you might not think that this is an immediate threat. And if you take, they take, and say you do something else, you are going to be losing your queen. So threats can be somewhat hidden, and we have to be careful not to allow kind of sneaky threats through. We have to be diligent. We have to take our time. If I see that, jump my knight in. Now we're moving forwards. We're attacking. We're getting into our enemy position. Moving forwards, forcing a trade here because we're hitting the queen and the knight. Trades are good for us. We're up a rook. Trade and develop. It's okay. I made sure before this that my queen wouldn't be trapped. We're okay. Now, immediate threat. Yes. However, I'm up a full rook. If they trade, we'll be up a full piece. And it'll be a simpler position. We only have 1:45 left. I like that trade. That's fine. They take. Immediate threat. Yes. Move. Takes. Now trying to trade. We're up a piece. Trades. They get their rook out. Bring our bishop back. And now we just have to clean up. It's a little bit tricky, but just got to be careful. Pin the pawn. Pawn is still pinned. Immediate threat, obviously, yes. Move. They take. Attack this pawn. Immediate threat, guys. No, actually. Almost threatening checkmate, but our bishop is holding it down. So we can take here. Check. And move back. Here. This is a good move because if we walk into here, you also have to look, is there an immediate threat after your move? That's a good point. Kind of, yeah. So we go here first, trade them off. Pawn. And it's going to be an easy wrap up from here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get your ratings up, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.